Hi, JJ at Chud's here, and today's Friday how-to video is going to be how to inspect a used car that you're thinking about purchasing. So let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing that you want to do when you're looking at a used vehicle is take a look at the exterior condition. So I like to start at the front. So it looks like this bumper is fallen off. Needs to be put back on there. It's got some scrapes. Those would need to be buffed out. And looks like they're scratched right through. So this would need a full repaint on the bumper, which can get costly. There's some more damage really peeling off. Looks like it didn't have a good primer underneath it. So it need a new bumper. Chrome looks like it's in decent condition other than this crack here. A couple dings. Up on the top here, on the hood, we have a dent and a paint chip. Also, going around in the back here, can't really get too close to it because of this fence, but looks like there's a little bit of rust there. It is an Explorer Limited, so you're going to have quite a bit of features in there, which is why it has those power deployable running boards, because it's one of the top of the line trims that the Explorer comes in. Next thing that I want to check is the windshield. You want to check it for cracks, chips, scrapes, excessive pitting from being driven on a lot of gravel roads. So I can see that this one has a crack in the windshield. And because it goes all the way across the windshield, it would need a new windshield for safety. So that's going to run you about $600. Next thing you want to check is the tires. So when you're checking tires, it's important to check the tread depth, as well as that the tires on all four sides match. So they would pass safety, these three tires, and would probably need to be replaced within a year, depending on how much kilometers you were planning on putting on the vehicle. When you come around to the passenger side here, it has a flat tire on this side. Now, you can take a look and see if you see any damage that could have been the cause of the flat tire. I don't see anything. So the rim might just need to be resealed to the tire. It's just been leaking possibly, or it could have a hole. Now, I'm not seeing anything in the sidewall, so chances are that it could be patched and you wouldn't have to buy a new tire. The rims are the next thing you want to look at. These ones look good. Oh, and all four tires are the same brand and same size. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. And looks pretty good. The other thing I check is windshield wipers. Looks like, just drag your finger along the side here. If you feel any catches or any of the rubber is falling off, then that's how you know you're going to need new windshield wipers. This one would. Windshield wipers are pretty cheap though. Next thing I do is I take a look inside the interior. Now, when you don't have the keys, you just kind of got to look through it. And what I look for is any rips, any features, things like that. So this has leather seats. Seats look to be in really good condition. It's an automatic transmission. Looks like it has adjustable pedals. It has a tilt telescopic steering wheel. It has cruise control. It has heated seats. 4x4. So some really good options. It's got a sunroof. DVD player in the back. So it'd be good to find out if those work. Looks like the back seats are good as well. It does have tint, so you guys probably can't see anything in here. Unfortunately, back seats look good. Awesome. The only thing I'm seeing interior-wise is that the weather stripping on the passenger side has fallen off. That's a pretty easy fix though. Just pop it back in there. Worst case scenario, you gotta glue it in. Not really a big deal. And the last thing that I like to check is the rotors. So, looking at these rotors, trying to see if I can get a good view of them for you guys. If you guys can see that, the rotors are dirty and rusted because it's been sitting. So you can clearly tell that it's been sitting by how shiny or dirty the rotors are. I mean, there's cobwebs in there. That's a pretty good indicator as well. So you know that it hasn't been driven yet and are often or recently. And when vehicles aren't driven often, problems can arise that you might not necessarily see or experience on your test drive. So it's good to do a little due diligence, maybe have a mechanic take a look at it. And obviously the next thing you'd want to do once you contacted the seller, if you've decided that you're interested, next thing you'd want to do is drive it, listen for sounds, see if it's pulling left or right. When you're driving it in a straight line and you let go of the steering wheel, you want to take a look under the hood for any leaks. You want to check the transmission and oil fluid. Thanks so much for watching my video, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope it helped you guys out with learning what to look for when looking at a used vehicle. And if you guys have any other questions or suggestions, leave them in the comments below, and I will be sure to include those in another video down the road. Thanks again. Have a great rest of your day.